I have a grocery haul for you today. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be here with you today. I have another grocery haul. I just got an order delivered by Walmart Plus. I love that. I have been waiting for one of these items to come back in stock to do the whole order. It was there this morning, so I made the order, hit buy, and here it is. So I am so excited to share this with you. None of it is really meals or anything. It's well, I guess breakfast. I bought breakfast meals because that is my favorite meal of the day. A couple snacky items that I wanted. We've been kind of bad at our dinners lately. It's been really just kind of what we can find in the fridge, which is also good though because it gets rid of stuff in the fridge. So before I fully get started with sharing all the items with you, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, join my YouTube family. I appreciate you all so much for being here. I just have so many thanks to you, but let's get started. First of all, this one is for a meal. We're going to do a spaghetti night for the kids one of these nights, and I thought we could just do salad night along with them. Not saying we can't do spaghetti night. It's not my jam really. Sometimes it's okay, but I've been wanting a real good salad. So we picked up this premium romaine salad mix, obviously 0 points because it's just lettuce. And I like to top it with all the goodies, but we already have all those on hand. My husband's breakfast, he's doing Weight Watchers with me this go around, if you have not heard that yet before. So my husband, he is kicking ass. He's almost getting to 30 pounds lost. I find it a little frustrating because I'm hanging out at 11 points, but you know, guys just lose weight faster, I guess. He eats 2 bananas and a protein shake every day for his breakfast. I make myself breakfast. I stay at home. He goes to work. And he doesn't really like breakfast foods, so the 2 bananas and protein shake has been working very well for him, and that's what he likes. I, on the other hand, have been wanting some avocado toast, so I picked up 3 avocados. These, I'm not going to be able to have avocado toast for a minute because these are hard little fellas, so that I'll plan hopefully later this week on having some avocado toast. Until I can have avocado toast, though, I needed to pick up some more corn tortillas because I make a migas. So, I don't know if I even say that right. M-I-G-A-S, migas. So, I cut these tortillas into strips, and it depends on how many I want. They're 1 point each, so it's 2 points if I do 2 tortillas, 3 points if I do 3. I typically do 2 tortillas, cut it in half, and then I cut those into strips, and I fry those up with just a little bit of my avocado oil spray. And then I do an egg mixture of like scrambled eggs, some little diced green chilies, and I've been using a Laughing Cow like chili con queso, I think it is, cheese, so it gives it a little bit of spice. And I cook that all up together with a little bit of salt and pepper. And it's like a scramble, and with the corn tortillas, I love it. It has been one of my favorites. I ran out of corn tortillas, so I need to stock up on more. So I'll probably have that for breakfast while I wait for my avocados to, you know, get nice and soft. That's the bummer about when you don't do your own shopping, that you just get hard avocados. Oh, no, not my migas. Sometimes I add breakfast sausage into my scrambles. Actually, I do it maybe. I don't know. But that's Trader Joe's. I'll be there in a minute. Now, I saw somebody on Instagram. Her name's Thrifty Tiffany. She has a YouTube channel and an Instagram. She is where I got my inspiration for the avocado toast from. And she paired it with some fruit and some cottage cheese. I have not had cottage cheese in a minute. Cottage cheese is one of those things that's hit or miss for me. Sometimes I really like it, and then other times I'm just really not into it. And I haven't had it in a really long time, so I am good to have some servings of it. So I'm going to pair this with some of my breakfasts. I got the fat-free cottage cheese for 0 points. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day, but I also try to keep it 4 points or under typically as much as I can. I only get 23 in a day, and so to try to conserve them, and with eggs being 0 points, it's pretty easy to keep it in that point value and still have a very, very satisfying breakfast. But with that, I didn't want to have cottage cheese with points. I don't think I'd eat it with points. And I don't mind the fat-free cottage cheese. So I did get this one. You get 24 ounces, but this is 0 points across the board, no matter how much you eat. I think the serving size is like half a cup. Yeah. And that's probably about what I need. I don't love cottage cheese, but I don't dislike cottage cheese. So, you know how that goes. And then to go on some of my stuff, I got the green Cholula. This was actually recommended to me by my best friend. We have the red Cholula on hand. That's like the hot sauce that we typically have. And I was telling her about my recent breakfast tacos, and she's like, you know what would be delicious on that? Some green Cholula. And I'm like, probably so. So let me go ahead and pick that up. So I did. That's 0 points. I did scan it, and then I I always run up to see if it's 0 points across the board or if it eventually gets points. Oops, sorry. And that one does at 6 teaspoons. I think it said it gets a point. I don't count it. Like, I wouldn't count it at all. So 0 points for that. To stick with breakfast, I suppose, I did pick up some more of this zero sugar Twix coffee creamer. You'll get 1 to 2 tablespoons for only 1 point. I did have comments the last time I hauled that about does it taste like zero sugar creamer? It does. I don't love zero sugar creamer. It's not my favorite, but that flavor was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed having something different. I feel like it's going to end up being a limited time and it's going to go away, so that's why I decided to pick up another one. My favorite is the Silk Almond Creamer Sweet Cream. That's like my go-to. I literally just ran out of it this morning. So this one is just to have something a little bit different on hand. I did try the nut pods. I have cookie butter nut pods, and it's pretty good. I just feel like it's kind of low on flavor. Like, it doesn't have a lot of flavor. Tell me what your thoughts are on nut pods. So I've been using it. I do kind of pair it with a little bit of my sugar-free syrup to give it a little bit more flavor, and it's pretty good. One of these days I'm going to do make my coffee with me so you can see exactly how I make it. But for now, that is the creamers I've been using. So I got another one of those just cause. I picked up some more baked Cheetos. They are the Flaming Hot ones. I've just been into the spicy Flaming Hot Cheetos. I don't know why. These are 4 points for 34 pieces. I measure mine by grams. I figure out how many points worth of Cheetos that I want to add to a meal because it depends on everything else that I'm eating with it. And I weigh them out. And then if it's like I only want 2 points, I figure out how many grams I can have for 2 points, and that's what I weigh out. But when you just scan it for the serving, it's 34 pieces for 4 points, which is a pretty hefty portion. So that's not terrible. But yeah, I just weigh mine by grams depending on how much I want. I really like rice pudding, and I've been kind of in the mood for it, so I picked up these Jell-O creme brulee rice puddings. They're sugar-free. They are 3 points each. In my brain, I thought they were 2 points each, but they are 3, which is totally okay, because if I'm having dessert, it means I usually have 3 to 5 points left over at the end of the day, and then I want a sweet treat, and so that'll be just a fun little sweet treat to have, and I have until July to eat those, so plenty of time. I only have until May 19th with my cottage cheese, so I know that I need to get on that. Also for desserts, I love these brownies. If you follow me on Instagram, I make a brownie sundae pretty often when I have a lot of leftover points. I do one of these for 2 points, and then I have the Breyers Carb Smart Vanilla Ice Cream. And I measure out my ice cream by grams depending on how many points I can use on ice cream. So if I only have 4 points for for dessert, I'll do 2 points for the brownie and then 2 points worth of ice cream. There's been days I've had like 7 points left over, and I'm like, heck yes, because I love ice cream. And so I use more ice cream on those days. But I love to pair it with these brownies. I think it tastes so yummy together. And then if I want to do a little less ice cream, sometimes I do a few toppings. I have caramel syrup, Lily's sugar-free chocolate chips, sugar-free chocolate syrup, which isn't my favorite either. It definitely has that sugar-free taste, or fat-free, sugar-free. But sometimes like just a dabble of that, and strawberries with it. Oh, strawberries, the brownie, and vanilla ice cream, so good together. So I just had my last one of these, and I do love having these on hand. So if you hear my pups, they're outside barking. I have been waiting for, the one thing I kept waiting because it went out of stock was the zero sugar 7-Up. And the reason I chose 7-Up over Sprite is because it costs less. It was like $7.98 for a 12-pack of Diet Sprite, and then $4.98 for the 7-Up. And so I was waiting for it to come back in stock. It was today, so I picked it up. And that's because I've been pairing these little drink mixes with bubbly, because it reminds me of like the Sonic's Diet Cherry Limeade, which I love. And so I like these better with bubbles than flat with water. And so I wanted to pair some of them with a lemon lime soda. And so that's why I picked this up. I don't know if I'm going to do the dragon fruit flavor with it. I have not tried this flavor yet, but I have been really into dragon fruit lately. This one is an energy one, so it does have some caffeine in it. And so I'm excited to give these a try. I might even just do these like with plain or flavored sparkling waters if I find something that'll pair nice with it. I mean, I probably would be good with lemon lime though. We will see, we'll see. But really, so I have not hauled them yet, but at Dollar Tree I found some of the Sonic cherry limeade and ocean water little mixes. I was searching for them and I finally found them. And so I want to mix those with this to make it like the Sonic's Diet Cherry Limeade. But speaking of, I'm going to be going past a Sonic. I'm about to run out and run some errands. I might just pick one up because I love the Diet Cherry Limeades. So that's why I picked that up for a drink mixture. So that's everything that Walmart delivered to me today. Super excited about that. But I want to also show you the stuff that we got from Trader Joe's. My husband is so sweet. Yesterday morning, he got up early and he ran to Trader Joe's because we have gone 3 or 4 times trying to find these hash browns, but we usually go in the evenings, and they have told us that you have to come before noon, but if not earlier than that, in order to get the hash browns because they sell out every day so quick. So yesterday morning, he got up before me. He set his alarm and everything because Trader Joe's isn't close to us. So he set his alarm, got up early, and ran so that he can get me some hash browns. So these are 4 points each. These are kind of that special occasion. I know that I'm going to spend a little bit more points on breakfast, or I just pair them with eggs, and then it's a 4-point breakfast. So when Thrifty Tiffany did her avocado toast, she actually did it on top of a hash brown, which looked amazing. And so if I want to do a higher point breakfast, I might do that, or just do it on my 1-point bread. You know, we'll see. But so delicious. These are the best. I put them in the air fryer. Oh, they're so good. The Walmart ones do not even compare. The Walmart ones are gross. I won't even order them again because I only like the Trader Joe's hash brown patties. They're so good. And then I do really like their regular shredded potato hash browns. I weigh these out by grams. 96 grams, which is a huge serving, is only 1 point on these. And I cook them up in my avocado oil spray. And they're so good. I use them in scrambles, or I just use them as a side with my eggs. And then you've seen this breakfast sausage time and time again from me because it's my absolute favorite breakfast sausage. You get 2 links for 1 point, which is such a great deal. I cut these up, add them into my scrambles. I just eat them on the side as sausage. These are my favorite. We've already cooked up a batch. He bought 2 packages of them, and we have until the 27th to cook up this package. And then I just pull them out and warm them up with breakfast every day. And then he made me breakfast yesterday when he came home, and he made me a scramble, and he, brought me breakfast in bed yesterday. Sweet husband, with the hash browns and the other pack of the sausages. So he was very sweet to me. That's why that is open, and there's only one of these here. But guys, that is it. That's my grocery haul from Walmart and the few things that my husband picked up from Trader Joe's for us. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, a great start of your week. Again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like, leave a comment, do all the things. I'm so happy to have you here with me. I'm going to work harder and harder at growing this channel because I just got some great inspiration over the past few days doing like a YouTube class. And so I just have big goals for the channel, and I can't wait to do that with you guys. But until then, I will see you next time. You have a good one. Bye, guys.